everyone, in today's video I am going to be laser engraving dog tags. Please excuse the absolute mess in my hands. I have literally just deep cleaned Vinny. Look how gorgeous and clean he is, ready to get dirty again. So the dog tags I am doing are, these are about 2 inches diameter, and I'm going to be putting them on a dog's collar, and I'm going to put a QR code on one side and Ayrshire Dachshunds and their logo on the other, because I'm part of Ayrshire Dachshunds with my dachshund. So I'm going to give this a wee clean, and then I have to use this stuff right here, black laser marking powder, and then give it a clean, give it a coat, then get it in the laser. I do have a honeycomb, but I'm going to do it this way just to see how it goes. I have cleaned one side of the tag. I've got a line down the middle of my chopping board. I use this chopping board for a lot of things, so I've lined the whole of the tag up with a line, so that should be central. Like I say, you can use it with a honeycomb, but I can't be bothered taking all my slats out if I'm really honest. I've just cleaned it, so I'm just going to do it this way. Now, while it's in the laser, I am going to give it a coat with that laser marking powder. Give it a good shake first. I've actually just moved the tag slightly over there just now, just till I get a measurement. So when you open up the lid, you see the red laser light will land on it and take a measurement, and then I can move it back to the line. So here we are in XCS. I will refresh the page. Like so. And then I'll take a quick measurement. And then I can move it again. So all I need to do is move it gently and try not touch the white, because that is the marking powder dried, and if you touch it, it will just come straight off. So that looks about straight to me. It will do. Then we go back to this. I've already put a circle on the screen that is 2 inches in diameter. First though, I will take a close-up shot. And with the Ayrshire Dachshunds, wait a minute, is that? Okay, with the Ayrshire Dachshunds logo, which is there, I have got these settings: 100, 250, 2 passes, 120 lines per centimetre. These are the same ones that I use when I do my cutlery. So we'll move that out of the way now, and we'll enlarge this. And we just need to make it, oh goodness, oh no, what's happening? Oh dear. Okay. So we don't, because the hole's there, we don't really want it going across the hole. So there, and if we zoom in, so the hole's there, and you want to get the center of your design, which will be this mark here, into the center of the hole, and then it should all line up quite good. I say that. Let's see if it works. So I'm happy with that. That's set to output, that's fine. And then zoom out a little bit, because I've got this circle here that was a waste of time. I'll just delete that. And also what I want to do is turn down the air assist to 30 because I don't want it blowing all that laser marking spray off. I nearly said dust, but it will be dust. Device settings. Engrave is at 50. I'll turn that down. 30 is the lowest it can go. Okay. Wonder how long this will take. It's doing 2 passes. I'm going to guess, without doing it, a minute and a half. Maybe I'm being too quick. Just check that again. I might actually make it a little bit bigger. This is only the tester one, so if it goes not very well, then it's fine. I'll just learn from it. Let's see, that's the center of the hole. Everything's still on it. Good to go. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit the microphone there. So then you go to process. Oh, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm not very good at that guessing. Normally I'm quite alright at that. So press start here. Move you over there and bring you down so you can see it. And then all we do is hit start. To make this video go faster, you can actually put your finger on the screen and fast forward it, or just skip till it's done. I should have maybe filmed it getting done separately so I could put it in a time lapse, but you live and learn. That's it now, going on to its second time going over it. 54 seconds left. So it looks like that, and it's hot. So I'll give it a wee wipe and then I'll be back. And here it is here, finished. I like it quite darker than that, but we'll see how we go. I'm going to put a QR code on the other side and see if it's scannable. So now we're on to the second side. I have cleaned it and gave it another coating. I'm not sure if I prefer the spray to the, you know, the liquid. The liquid, you get more for your money, I think, but with the spray, it's easier than trying to coat things. So now we go back over to my computer. Back onto XCS. Then we can move that to the side and do that. And then you have to refresh it because obviously everything's moved. Okay. I just always like to do, even though it's still in the close up range, I still like to do a new one. Right. Now we need to go to here, go to code generation. And then I'm going to be doing a QR code, and in this bit it would be telephone, and also I'm going to do 25%. So once I do this, I'll come back to it. And here's the QR code. If you want to know what this QR code says, you're just going to have to scan it. Now we want to go up to cut out and do a manual cut out. You don't need to do manual, you can pay for it and get it done that way, but I like to save my coins because I use the enhancer quite a lot. This only takes a couple of seconds just to remove all the white. Use a wee grabby hand at the bottom just to lift the design up, and then click on the grabby hand again. It brings you back to the wand. And if you make a mistake, like if I hit the black by mistake, then all you need to do is go up to this wee arrow here and it'll go back. If you're doing small, like trying to get rid of small white spaces, it's much easier to zoom in and do it. Don't try and do it from a distance because that's when you do make mistakes. Two left. Right, double check, there's no white on that at all, confirm. And there we have it. We just need to downsize it. Whoop. In fact, what height is this? 20.69. Now we'll make this the same. 20.69. Okay, that's too big. It's square, but that's okay. Just grab it by the corner and stick it in like so. Now we want this to be as big as possible because you're going to be scanning it with your phone. I think that's really as big as we're going to get it. Again, go up to the hole. Right. Okay. Maybe bring it down a little bit. Okay. Now we go over to here and I should have cutlery saved. Yep. It's always a good idea to save all your settings, give them a name. So much quicker. So that's ready to go. Hit process. Start. See how long this is going to take. Or did it not say? We'll see in a minute when it starts. Then I'll lower you guys down. You know what I'll do? I'll stop the video now and then take another video and then put it in time lapse for you. And that's it done. I left it for a couple of minutes because it was actually quite hot the last time. So it looks like that. Stand up. Looks like that. And then you just give it a wee wipe. It's hard to see because it's so shiny. Actually, right, so that was the marking spray or powder. This here is dry Moly. I'm pretty sure I have done a knife with this before. So I am actually gonna give this a go and then we can actually see what one is the best. I love doing little experiments with my laser. Whoop! Nearly dropped you there. So we'll do the Ayrshire Dachshunds on this side and then I'll compare the two. That's finished. I'll let it cool down as well, but that was actually quite stinky when it was doing it. It looks like that. And then we get some rubbing alcohol, like so, and then give it a clean. Comes out like that. So let's hold both of them together. You can see if there's actually any difference. So I'd say the marking powder, spray, liquidy stuff is slightly darker, but not by much really when you see them. And the dry Moly was a lot cheaper. Interesting. Yep, this one's just slightly darker, you can see it, but to be fair, there isn't that much difference in them. I might actually do the QR code in the back of the other one just to double check. That's it, ready to go. But what I'm going to do this time, just for a little experiment, wait till I move you back up. I am going to change, oops, okay. I'm going to change the speed. I'm going to change that to 200 and see if that makes any difference. So this is it cleaned. It's state in my hands. But so this is the dry Moly and this is, oh, turn it around, the marking powder. You can see the marking powder is still darker, but to be fair, there isn't that much of a difference if you're stuck. But I'm going to try another one of these and I'm going to do a slower speed and see if I can get it a little bit darker. I'd like this a little bit darker. This is a friendly reminder to also, when you're deep cleaning your P2, which I just did before this video, I didn't clean my cameras. Look how different that looks. It's like crystal clear, because I thought it looked a bit fuzzy and I'm like, couldn't understand it, and went, Jane, your cameras. Anyway, that's them done. Now this experiment is same picture. This one is with the marking powder. This one is with the dry Moly, and I'm going to do them both the same at 100, 100, 2 passes and 120 lines per centimetre. Maybe I should put the 120 up. Do 140 and see what happens. And I'm happy with that. How long is it going to take to do 2 of them? 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Okay. Right, moment of truth. We'll start off with this one because it's easier to wipe off. So this is the 200 speed. Now, I would say that was a lot darker. Let's just get a comparison. Oops, put that one there. That one there. What one is the darker one of these? Is this one? Oh yeah. This one. No, it's the other one. But look how dark that is. Zoom in a bit. Look at the state of me. Oh, that's much darker. Yep. Okay. Now the moment of truth. Get my rubbing alcohol. And let's see how the dry Moly did. Oh, not very good at all. Well, not saying not very good, not really any difference though, is there? Because like that's the laser marking powder, that one. Not the one I've just done, that's still down there. But that's the laser marking powder before, dry Moly on a slower speed. And then add this one in. Oh yeah, much better. Now we'll just try the QR code with this setting as well and see what it looks like. In this test, it's the QR code on the top, and then on the bottom I've wrote a phone number. Not a real phone number, but I just want to see what's better because I think people might struggle scanning the QR code. So I just want to see what it looks like. And it's both with the 200 speed. Okay, moment of truth. Just this one first. That is a lot darker, but the problem I'm having is if your dog runs away, this is what these tags are for. Somebody finds your dog, they can scan the QR code. But if you're outside and it's a really sunny day, that is going to be quite hard to read. Right, if you angle it, let's zoom in. You angle it like that's clear, but if you're outside, I don't think I'm going to go with that idea. And this is the telephone number. Obviously, again, it's a fake phone number. You can phone it if you want. I don't think you'll get anybody. Yeah, I think that's the way to go with the phone number because you can read that. That's the length of a mobile number. because everybody has mobiles, and I'm betting if your dog has run away, you're going to be outside looking for your dog, so you're going to have your mobile on you. You won't be sitting in the house. So there we go, folks. Little experiment day for you. Again, with the dry Moly, it still did. The top two of the dry Moly still made a mark on them. Just not as good as the powder, but I think I'm going to get the spray again, because I could see the difference even when I was spraying the dry Moly. So much easier than putting the powder stuff on. You're better just with a spray. But yeah. Oh, there's nothing on the back of that one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit all the buttons. Do your thing. Thanks for watching.